everybody, and welcome to another video. We start this one off with a comment from the last video that I did saying the standard of my videos have gone down. Now, before I turned into the Tasmanian devil and started tearing up the place, I decided to read the comment again and then realised what they were saying was just the quality of the dash cam wasn't as good as normal, which I do have to agree with. If you look at the end of the bonnet here, it's quite pixelated. Where it says the VFO A329, it is quite pixelated in that area. It gets better when we stop, but when we're driving around, it's not. We're looking at the Mercedes coming towards us. Why it has to pull out to the right to turn left, only a Mercedes driver will tell you why. Anyway, you'll see when we come to the back of this BMW here, I think the quality gets better. And now this is running at 4K 60 frames per second and it should not be pixelated. So what I did was I got in touch with VFO and told them about this. Remember, I get all my cameras off of VFO free of charge. They don't sponsor me or anything. But all I have to do is do a review, and I haven't done a review on this camera because I've been having some problems with it. When I got it out the box and set it up, it was very dark, and you can adjust the contrast and all that sort of stuff, but I've never had to do that with one of their cameras before. So I got in touch with them and explained the situation to them, and they just said, we'll send you a new one, send this one back. We want to put this on diagnostics machine to see what it's all about because we've never had issues like this before. And I have never had an issue with my VFOs ever. They've always been as good as gold. So they sent me a new one out. This one has gone back. So I'm going to show you a clip from the new camera in a second so you can see the difference. You know, that you'll see. I'm just going to let this assassin come past here. And then we've got a guy that's just casually walking in the road. You got two sets of pavements either side. I know there's roadworks on one side there, but there is still room to walk on. And he's got headphones in as well, so he can't hear anyone coming as he's walking in the road. Anyhow, I'm going to show you a clip from the new camera now. You'll notice a difference straight away, I think. The logo down the bottom is a little bit different, the timestamp there, and the logo up the top will be there for a little while until I catch up, just so you know that what camera is what. Would I still recommend VFO? Of course I would. They're brilliant cameras. It's the first time I've had issues with them, and the company sorted it out straight away, no questions asked, which says a lot about the company. It's a bit like driving. When you make a mistake, how do you deal with it? And they dealt with it superbly. So let us know what you think about the quality of the first clip and the quality of this clip. I do think sometimes it does depend what you're watching it on. Anyway, we're going to get back to the clip now. I've waffled on enough. We're looking at this van, and we're going to be looking at a motorbike that's going to come round the back of the van that is clearly up to no good. Look at the size of that number plate. That number plate cannot be legal. You'll notice what he does at the next set of traffic lights, and we also remember looking at the van at the next set of traffic lights. Total lack of concentration from the van at the next set of traffic lights, and you will get to see the number plate again of the bike because it's very important to what happens in the next clip. It's obviously up to no good, so we're waiting to get to the next set of traffic lights when the clip really starts. Basically, we're just looking at the quality of this video compared to the last one really until these set of traffic lights well, they don't actually go to green. Now look at the bike first and then the van. Look what the guy does with his number plate on the bike. And the van, a massive lack of concentration. I don't think they were together. I don't know what they saw. Don't know what they saw to think it was a green for them. So now in this clip I've just left Gatwick and I'm heading back towards London. And we are looking at these traffic lights again. Green is for go, red is for stop. How long's it got to be red for? I mean, it wasn't even close, was it? The usual suspects though, German cars. Now in this clip we are looking at the car in front of us that wants to park. I don't know that he wants to park, do I? He's not. He indicates very late when he does it, but at least I had a very good witness to the left hand side when he does decide to indicate and reverse. There's me witness over to the left hand side. God knows what he's looking at though. If he's supposed to be looking at traffic, it's coming this way, you idiot. It's one way street.
Owner Quincas has signed a deal to build a 476-acre resort in Bedfordshire.
Look in your mirror, mate.
Attractions in Orlando and Hollywood. Gab's that's got to be alright, Gab, innit?
Now I'm going to show you this clip with a guy, a dustman walks out in front of me, just didn't care. But we're looking at the quality of the video again. This is the new camera, okay? After the guy, watch down below by my bonnet. Yeah. Did you not see me, mate, or what? Now what I'm watching this on, it does go all pixelated again, and this is the new camera. Is my frames per second up too high at 60 for this country or something like that? Any techno bods out there can let us know what I should be having this on. What I don't understand is sometimes it's really clear and sometimes it's just not. So we're back to the old camera now, and we're going around this roundabout in Malden. We're looking at the Skoda in front of us. There's two lanes that go around this roundabout, and there's two lanes that come off of this roundabout here. Now, as we come down here, there's still two lanes here. The Skoda, for some reason, wants to go into the left-hand lane now. The VW is having none of it. It closes up the gap, stops him doing it. The Skoda's got nowhere to go if it wants to get into the left-hand lane. It has another little go here. The VW stops him by closing up that gap. Just will not comply. The trouble is, the Skoda doesn't even want his lane. Indicates again, there's two lanes here, but it wants that lane. So why not just wait? Bad driving from both of them, to be honest. So this road now leads to another roundabout. Now I know right at the entrance of the other roundabout, there is a little parking bay, and there is always a vehicle parked there, always. And I can see it already. I can see the vehicle is there. I always stay out in this lane because I know it's there. This car next to me, when is it going to see it? When is it going to indicate? Are you having a little kip in there or something? You should be seeing it. You should be indicating. You should be working out what you're going to do because you need to be in my lane. Nothing. Nothing. It's practically right in front of you now. You must be able to see that now. Are you going to let anyone know what you want to do? Oh, there it is. There's the indicator. And notice the thank you I got. Notice the thank you. I wish I'd blocked it off as well now. So we're going to come round here and we're going to go to the right hand side. We're going to take the second exit basically. Which again, there's two lanes, but the left hand lane turns into a bus lane. It's a 24-hour bus lane. It's a little bit further up here. And this always happens here. The people that use this roundabout a lot will get into this lane because they know just up here, it turns into a bus lane. And I think you guys know what's going to happen now. There's the sign saying it's a bus lane up there, and someone's just going to come flying up the inside of me. Now, people will say use the whole road and all that sort of stuff, merge in turn. There it is. See the arrow where you should be moving over? That there, you should be driving right up to that when there's a queue of traffic, in my opinion, like this guy here. He's actually in the bus lane now. He's in the bus lane, so he's left it too late because he's in the bus lane. That is not a proper merge in turn. That there is what's known in the trade as taking the piss. Now, remember in my last video I said about private hire drivers being distracted and all of that? I don't know whether this guy is distracted in front of me or just having a snooze because I don't know where he's going. Why are you in that lane there? That's not your lane. Your lane is over here. And can you not see that that is there? Can you not see that? I mean, I know I said about people distracting you and the app distracting you, but really? But nothing this guy does makes any sense. It's not about distractions with this guy. This guy is just an idiot because he's still over to the right hand side further than what he should be. And when we come a little bit further up here, he accelerates quite fast to get to a red light. I'll never understand that anyway, but you've almost hit a bollard that's, you know, just jumped out on you, and then you speed up to a set of traffic lights. And over to the left hand side you see the red Audi. We've got a question mark about to get into it. Yeah, the poor boy's done his back in trying to find where the indicator lever is, and we all know where the indicator lever is, don't we? Yep, it's under the carpet in the back on the rear passenger side. There we go, there it is, right there. We haven't found where the left one is though. That's only the one that turns right. So now we're back on Sadiq Khan's License to Kill assassin in front of us that does the most pointless overtake and acceleration I've seen for a long while. Yep, they really are a different class of idiot, aren't they? Anyway, petrol head moment for you now. Just coming towards us. Yes, that's very nice. And to say that that car turns head would be an understatement. When we go to the rear camera, look at the woman behind me in her car. She's miles away, look. Sees a nice car and it's, ooh. Now in the next clip, you'll see a cyclist doing what they do, going through a red light. There's a taxi in front of me and you can just about see the red light over the roof of the taxi. So it's definitely a red when the cyclist goes, and my reaction.
Wanker.
Am I wrong? Another little petrol head moment for you here. Not as good as the last car, not in my opinion anyway. Nice though. Oh, and we're in Barnes, by the way, if anyone's interested in knowing where we are. Now there's a reason I said that, because everyone who drives through Barnes, you must know of this road. You must know of this road and what it does. There's two lanes coming up. One lane, the right hand lane, turns right at the roundabout. The left hand lane turns left at the roundabout. It doesn't get any more simpler than that. There is no straight on. It's left or right, and it really is that simple. But so are the people that use this bloody roundabout. Yeah, I mean, it's always, well, not always, but most of the time it's like this, chock-a-block. And there's a big long queue in this lane, and obviously the one to the left hand side, there's hardly any cars that goes down there, and the ones that do go down there, guess what they want to do? Yeah, they want to turn right. So we're going to speed this up a bit until we get to the roundabout. And to be fair, there should be more arrows saying that that is a left turn only lane. It's only right down near the roundabout itself where you actually get an arrow telling you that. But common sense would tell you, you know, that's the first arrow that you see saying it's a left turn only lane. But I saw this coming a mile away. I really did. This white van, obviously a white van. I did check the number plate because I wanted to see if it had an MOT, to be honest, because when we see the back of the van, you'll see that the tailboard is hanging off, being strapped up by a piece of rope or something. But I guess maybe that might not be on an MOT anyway. Who knows? I don't know. When it comes past us here, you'll see it's hanging off with a piece of rope, keeping it up on one side. So it's just going to turn right from the left-hand lane. But I'll tell you what, the cabbie is having none of it. I'm quite surprised our money-grabbing mayor hasn't put things in place to stop this, put cameras there so he can get some money out of people like this, if nothing else. And this happens every time I'm on this roundabout as well, people blocking the junction off because they, you know, people like him, the white van, will come up there and nick your spot. So people do what the car in front of me is doing and block up the bloody roundabout as well. So it all goes wrong here, look. I mean, you can't go nowhere, so you might as well be back here with me. I've not had a go at the British workforce yet, have I? Well, it's time to have a go at the British workforce. We're on the A4 here. Well, it's M4. We were on the A4. We've just gone on to the M4. Just going over the Chiswick roundabout. This is a 40 mile an hour speed limit. It never used to be, but it's 40 now. And you'll see the signs for 40 miles an hour. And as we go round this bend here, you see another one, 40 miles an hour there. And we have a 30, followed by a 40. More, what, 20 feet, 30 feet away from it? The good old British workforce, you've got to love them. So what we're going to do, we're going to speed it up here. And for you that don't know the area around here, over to the left hand side is where Brentford Football Club is. Yeah, we don't like to talk about them, me being a Fulham supporter and all. And we're just going to slow up here just as we go past these two wonderful showrooms over there. Looks like a cruise ship, doesn't it? The Mercedes ones. And my favourite right behind it. Look at that. The 4 rings of dumbness. You don't get any bigger rings than that, do you? Yeah. Anyway, we're going to speed it up again to show you another, well, British workforce, or is it just an absolute con to try and get money out of you here? It's still a 40 mile an hour speed limit here as we're coming to where it starts to go into 3 lanes on the M4, and then it goes to the national speed limit. Now up there in front you can see the national speed limit. Just up there over to the left hand side there's a camera watching you. This is still 40 miles an hour, and it is 40 miles an hour on that camera. You can see the 40 mile an hour sign to the left hand side, and how long is that until you can go 70? But you can see the 70 signs way before. It's like, so people are obviously getting a little bit trigger happy and starting to speed up, and then you get hit by that camera. I think that's a little bit of a like entrapment, if you know what I mean. So a little bit further down the M4 you'll see that the lane next to me is empty. It does turn into a slip road in a little while, and before you start shouting at me saying I'm lane hogging, I've just overtaken something. So has that Mini overtaken it, but then went back into the inside lane to undertake about 3 motors and then pull out. I don't know why it didn't do it on the right hand side. I will show you the lorry that I overtook in a second, but I just want to show you where the slip road starts. So we didn't have too far to go, which is why I stayed out there. And I don't know why the Mini didn't do the same, or if it wanted to go past me, do it on the right hand side. So we go to the rear camera now. You can see the Mini there, and you'll see the vehicle that I'm about to overtake, the lorry there. Now why is that Mini not going out to the right, the left as we're looking at it here, and going round me that way? Why has it gone to the inside, especially when the right hand side of it is empty? You can go round me the correct way. Odd. So we've just come off the motorway, junction 7 I do believe I come off at. So we're heading towards this roundabout now. This lane that I'm in now is a left turn only lane. The one next to me, as you can see, is a straight on. It isn't, it's a straight on and a right turn only. But they forgot to put the little arrow to the right hand side on it. It's only on the last one when you get to the roundabout, saying that it's a right turn as well. The good old British workforce, you gotta love them. But the trouble with this roundabout is that there is nothing stopping you turning left from the right hand lane here when you get onto the roundabout. And it's all about traffic flow. That's all this is. They want to keep all this heavy traffic that's turning left in one lane and keep anyone that wants to go straight on or to the right clear access. So you shouldn't be turning left from the right hand lane. It's obviously not going to stop people turning left from the right hand lane though, because you will always get people that seem to think that queuing isn't for them. They can do whatever they want, you know, whether they know this roundabout or not. I mean, you can always slingshot it and go round the roundabout and join it as well. But this car to my right hand side here is going to do exactly what you're not supposed to do, really, because if everyone did what he just done, there'd be 2 lanes coming onto that roundabout chock-a-block, and anyone that's going straight on and right have to wait in traffic where they shouldn't have to, really, because of selfish people like him. The one thing you couldn't see from that angle, though, that he is one of Sadiq Khan's licensed to kill assassins, and I will prove it to you. The Range Rover now, look at the queue of traffic that guy has just avoided there, but he is an assassin. Now in this clip it's very hard to see, but I'm on a stop line. You can see the traffic lights there. I'm pretty much on the stop line right at the beginning of it as well. As you can see, we've got a green light and people are turning right up here. It's pretty straightforward, and we can't go anywhere because of traffic. My lights have turned to red now, so I'm just going to wait here at the stop line that I'm literally on top of. So I'm just waiting here as we got a red light. These guys are just going to carry on through. But if we look here behind, look at this van. What the hell's it doing? That red light not for you then, no? I have no idea why it didn't see that red light that's right in front of him there. No idea at all. And I'm just going to show you the stop line as we go back to the rear camera. When we do get a green light, there's the stop line. And it's a stop line for him as well. Weird. Now all these clips happened on one day, apart from the motorbike one with the van going through the red light. All these are on one day. I had a family do in Slough, and I'm now coming home from that family do. The weather's changed badly. Now I was going to go left here and go round the roundabout sort of thing, but the traffic put me off, so I'm going to go straight on instead. And the reason the traffic is so bad in all of these clips today is because the good old M25 was shut round by the A3, so everyone's got to try and get around it. But we're all in the same boat. You don't have to get around it by doing stupid stuff like this. There was plenty of signage there. Why are you leaving it this late? You don't have to be a Sadiq Khan licensed to kill assassin to think you're special. Not enough signage for you. No, not enough signage for you. So now we'll go to the rear camera and see how many special people we had from the rear. This guy here behind me, he could see it. He can see the traffic there, but he doesn't want to wait in it. He's going to come all the way to the front and get in there. He's having a little look now, and then he's having another little look, but he's going to wait until he gets right to the front before moving over. But there is one really special person that ain't even in shot yet. I will point him out because he really does need pointing out. This guy really is special. There he is there in the outside lane. He's in the outside lane, and guess what he is? Now a little bit further down the road, as you can see, the weather is shocking. It's getting dark. It's a lot darker than what it shows on the camera, believe it or not. We're looking over to the right hand side. You see that cyclist over there? Yeah, I don't think he's got a green light, do you? All in black, going across a road like this. Poor vulnerable cyclist. Poor vulnerable cyclist. Now we haven't finished with this clip yet because you'll hear me say something in the car. You seriously wanted me to go faster? Now this idiot behind me here, I don't know what he was what he was watching, what he was seeing or anything, but you saw the van in front of me that was actually braking. I'm in the inside lane, remember. I'm not in the outside lane, I'm in the inside lane. I'm doing the speed limit. This idiot behind me. Now for some reason he's flashed me twice there.
He wanted me to go faster.
When we go to the front camera now, you'll see the van in front is braking.
You sure you flashed me?
So a little bit further down the road, I've got the numpty in front of me still. We're going to be turning right here. And then there's another set of traffic lights that will be turning to amber and then red. But what colour would he like to stop at? None of them! Now a little bit further down the road, there's no audio here because I was singing along to a couple of songs and I won't put you through that. I'll put you through some shit videos, but I won't put you through my singing as well. And as you can see, it's a 20 mile an hour speed limit here. And nobody likes doing a 20 mile an hour speed limit, especially if you're a BMW driver. To be fair to him though, it is quite a safe overtake. It's just speeding, basically. That's the only thing he's doing wrong. He's speeding. It was a decent overtake. He waited. He's having a look, waiting for the right time, and off he goes. But he's obviously doing at least well 35 there, I'd say, at least. And then it can only go so fast here because there's a few cameras down this road, so there's no point. And on the way back, I bloody misplaced my crystal ball. It's somewhere in the car, but I cannot find it anywhere, and I needed it for this clown.
Maybe put an indicator on, mate, yeah?
And on that note, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.